when Gabriel came to Mary the 6th month, you got to start with the Hebrew calendar, but you would hold over 4 days, and the 4 days would be the 14th. No, the time is over. So this is 4 days. This is the 4 days. Now, why 4 days? What does that mean? Why that? Why couldn't it be 6? Why couldn't it be 5? Why couldn't it be 2? Okay. Well, we got to go to Moses' vision. Say, and give me 2 Peter 3:8 and Psalms 96. Say that 1 day. See, 1 day with Yahweh. 1 day with Yahweh is equal to 1,000 years. It's 1,000 years. 1 day is 1,000 years.
That's right.
So then 4 days, a little arithmetic here, is what?
4,000.
4,000 years. So then these 4 days, well, what did the 4th day do? Go back to Moses' vision. On the 4th day of Moses' vision, it was shown creation. The creation of heaven and earth was shown to him in 7 days. But this is a vision. This is a real one. The actual creation, as Dr. Kelly said, it took place before time began. See, it was back in the realm of eternity. If you got no sun, moon, and stars, how you going to tell time? And the time axe wouldn't work back there because you ain't got no time, as you presuppose. So on the 4th day, the sun, the S-U-N, was placed in the sky.
That's right.
And this S-U-N is a type showing for that the S-O-N would come 4,000 years from the first sun.
That's right.
We got 2 suns. The first sun was Adam.
Right.
So from Adam's expulsion out of the garden is when time began. And then the second Adam, you might as well give me that.
2 Peter 3:8.
Yeah, I went down there running through the second Adam was the Messiah.
That's right.
Adam brought it down, caused a degeneration of mankind. And Yahshua Messiah, the world calls today, Jesus Christ, he brought about a resurrection, which is still taking place.
It's 2 Peter 3:8.
Right.
But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that 1 day is with Yahweh as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as 1 day.
That's a prophetic calculation. 1 day with Yahweh, same as 1,000 years. And you can read in Psalms 96, it says that as yesterday, it says 1,000 years. My point to you is that this is a prophetic calculation that we're going to use over and over. But, I just want to show you that why those 4 days. So it's going to show forth that the sun would come in the midst of the earth on the 4,000 years. And the 4th day, and it so happens that the 4th day is also in the midst of what? So, it's in the midst of the week. Or in the midst, you got the candlestick has the 7 branches on the candlestick, and the 4th branch. As a matter of fact, the way it was situated, the 4th branch, everything came out of that main what?
Right.
And the 4th branch. So my point to you, once you understand the metaphysical principle, metaphysically, you're going to see it symbolically as it's run throughout the scriptures. Okay, now we got that understood. Then we're able to understand what this, so the Messiah comes in on a 4th day. Actually, he's born in the 4th day, because the measure is a 4th day, 4,000 years. And he spends how long in his ministry?
3.5 years.
So he comes and leaves on 3.5, 1260. Yeah, first and second Adam.
Okay, this is 1 Corinthians 15 and 47. The first Adam is of the earth, earthy. The second Adam is Yahshua from heaven.
That's right.
So we got the first and the last, and we see the 4th coming in on the midst of weeks, and we're going to run that. So we see here the midst of week, and after that, see, after this lamb was slain down here, the children of Israel were delivered out of the what? Land of Egypt through the miraculous dividing of the Red Sea, and they came out here. So we see, by pattern, we see the blood of the lamb. We put on the 2 side posts and levels of the door.
That's right.
This is pointing to Yahshua Messiah, or the Messiah, the word called Jesus Christ. This is Easter. See, his resurrection. He's got nails in his left hand, right hand, crowns on his head, nails in his feet. That was 4 points of blood. He said, you search the scriptures for his name, you think you have eternal life. He said, hey, that's all symbolic. The thing that they can testify to me, what you're doing is just a script or a movie script that really points to me and my purpose.
That's right.
So he's coming in to fulfill these things. So he is, give me John 1:29. John 1:29 said, behold the Lamb of Yahweh that comes to take away the sins of the earth. So this lamb down in Egypt, which people are continually eating, and people continually want to eat communion. Well, that's all. If you want to eat it, that's fine. But it don't do nothing for your soul. It don't do nothing for your. It don't give you no wisdom. No the spirit of prophecy.
That's right.
See, it don't enlighten you. It's just a ritual that they have performed trying to reenact. You saw that they had 75 almost. How many crucifixions in Japan? I mean, over in the Philippines, all over the world. People reenacting this. I mean, you said, wait a minute. That's over with. The rejoicing is not in his death, but in his what? Resurrection. It came out on the other side in a different form. So why keep going through that? Right. Now you can do that. That's fine. You got the nails in your feet. Now let's see you get there. And the next thing, let's see you resurrect. Let's go through the whole script. See what I'm saying? Not half the script. See, yes, you know what I'm saying? Even this guy, like I say, they totally mixed up because their pastors have not informed them. Are not divinely led. We're going to find out who is real in these next 2 or 3 years. Because if you wind up in a church or organization that did not warn you to take your money out of the bank and buy some gold and silver, you're in sad shape. Actually, they already proved it wrong. We told you to buy silver back at $4, now $4 or $5. Now it's at $50. How many times you going to wait before you wake up? 1,000?
The next day, John seeth Joshua come unto him and saith, Behold, the Lamb of Yahweh, which taketh away the sin of the world.
So very briefly, this lamb in Egypt was a type and shadow of the true lamb, which was walking around in the fleshly body as Yahshua Messiah.
Do you know where it says the rock was the Messiah and everything else?
Yeah, and then I'm going to get that, and then I'll move on.
Okay, this is 1 Corinthians, the 6th chapter. Moreover, brethren, I would not that you should be ignorant. You should be ignorant, and how that all our fathers were under the cloud, and all are cast into the sea, and were all baptized unto Moses in the cloud and in the sea, and did all eat the same spiritual food, and did all drink the same spiritual drink. For they drank of that spiritual rock that went with them, and that rock was the Messiah.
See, the rock was the Messiah. He was the one that walked through the divided water of the Red Sea. They came out here to the mountain, real quick. Now, this is where they came to this mountain, led by a phenomenal cloud and a pillar of fire by night. And this cloud spoke down unto them. And Moses came down, make a long story with the 10 commandments, though. They had already, he made a covenant with them. So this is the first marriage between Israel, which is the bride. Somebody give me that. Isaiah 54:5 said, Israel, your maker is the husband. Yahweh is the husband. Israel is the bride. It's a symbolic. It represents the angels in heaven and the souls of men. We represent the bride of what? Of Yahshua Messiah. Those that are resurrected constitute one huge body, and he's the man and we are the woman.
Right.
See what I'm saying? And as a reflect of that, now that's the true royal marriage. We have a reflect of this, the people over there, the fraud people over there.
Right.
They decking out all their gold and silver shit, whatever. I forget what type of gown she have. They're trying to mimic the scriptures. You know, that's all. They're doing that stuff metaphysically too. And occultly, but nobody knows. It's all look at the beautiful gowns. You don't understand the symbols. You don't know nothing about nothing.
For thy maker is thine husband.
Thou makest thy husband.
Yahweh of hosts is his name, and the Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, the Elohim of the whole earth, shall he be called. Okay, that's all I want. So we have the bride here. So we have the 19th chapter. So what happened was, let's look at the chronological events. We just got through reading that after the destruction of Egypt, they came out here and got married. Right. If you jump into John out of the Revelation, after the destruction of Mystery Babylon, they came out and got what? Married. What do you need? You don't need nothing else. You just say it's the same thing. So Moses and John have confirmed the same what? Same vision as Dr. Kenneth has his image sharp. And that is what we're doing. So now we understand what we're going to get ready to do. So give me Daniel, the 12th chapter, the Daniel prophecies, where it says that in 1260, and also give me where the 3 witnesses had testified, I think it's 8 or 9 chapter, the 3.5 days. So what you have then, if you was to do this correctly, Daniel 12 and 1.
Where's that down? It's 1260, you see it somewhere down in there. But read 12:1 to 12:3, and then it dumps down and says, blessed is he that waiting for the 1260.
This is Daniel, the 12th chapter. At that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble.
And what is William? He's a what? William. What they call him? He's a prince.
Man.
Say, read.
And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time.
Now, there's a time of trouble back here, and we down here, there's a time of trouble. If you don't believe in time of trouble, then look at your money. Yeah, you soon find out. You know, it's like, excuse me, I was talking to Brenda Mitchell, she said, all this, everything's about money. No, it ain't. I said,
yes, it is.
I said, how you get paid? In money.
Right.
When you go to the store, you get paid in money. When you pay your rent, you pay in what?
Money.
So don't tell me they're about money. They don't have no money. Now, what do you say? I said, this is the devil's system.
That's right.
And you do believe in money. And what was Judas?
The treasure.
The treasure. And he was a what? What did it say? He was a what?
Stole for 3 years. Stole for 3 years.
He was a thief. So the Messiah, so you can see there the treasure, so all these banks and that, but what?
Thieves.
Set it up from the beginning.
Set it up from the beginning like that.
And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered. Everyone that shall be found written in the book.
That's right.
And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. And they
so you have two resurrections.
That's right.
One in the life and one in the death. So that's the way it's set up. There's some of you we're all going to wake up. It depends on what state and condition your mind is. Okay, read.
And they that be instructors shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. Okay, so they that so we're gonna find out who the stars are. And we ain't talking about the stars out there in the heavens. We're talking about the stars that Elohim put the what in it?
American Idol stars.
And they put the light in them. You see what I'm saying? We ain't talking about that Hollywood mess out there.
Right.
So they call them a star again, nothing but what? Imposters. See, and the true stars are the sons and daughters of Yahweh. See, which nobody don't see right now, but they will see. Okay, read. Okay,
thou, Daniel,
go ahead.
Shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
Okay.
I think it was the 7th verse about the time.
Okay, that's what I'm coming down to. But she said that the book was sealed. And it was, what book is he talking about? He's talking about the law and prophets. The Old Testament was sealed. And it was not opened until the day of Pentecost when he poured out his spirit, until Yahshua Messiah did what? Came in his ministry and began to sign the fulfillment of what's in them scriptures. And then it says that in Luke 24, and then he opened their what? Understanding. So the book began to be opened then. But it was sealed. Daniel said, no, it ain't for you, Daniel. You ain't going to understand this. You got to go to the grave. But it will come a time when I will open the book and reveal the mysteries that are locked in there. That's what the Illuminati said, that they got all the secrets. That's why the Pope got them two what? Keys. The Messiah said, I got the keys to the door of knowledge. If you don't come by him, he's not by calculate there. In other words, I'm the chief representative of Jesus Christ on earth. Right. Oh, so Roman impossible. Go ahead, read. Yeah, jump to 7.
This is the 7th verse. And I heard the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, when he held up his right hand and his left hand unto heaven. Okay, why linen? Because again, the priests were clothed in what? Linen, fine linen. We ain't say polyester like it's selling Kmart. you can't buy it. It's hard to find fine linen. That's right. And if you do, you better go to Neiman's Market. You ain't gonna find it. You see what I'm saying? And you gonna what? You don't pay shit trade. You ain't gonna find this nowhere. Fine linen costs you a whole lot of money. And the very expensive sheets cost like $300,000, $400,000 a sheet. That's what the Queen sees. She gotta go to Kmart. She don't pull it under the rack. What you think it is? Like us. As far as she concerned, read.
7 verse 7.
Yeah. And when he held up his right hand and his left hand unto heaven, and swear by him that liveth forever, that it shall be for a time and a half. Okay, that's what I want to see. It's times,
One time, 2 times.
and a half.
Times.